people? Oh shoot, camera's on a bad tilt. You see me? Hi. I wanted to do a video about a couple of things that are really bothering me about the whole mayoral election in Toronto. And the main thing is John Tory with his hands in Rogers and manipulating everybody like he's playing on a little chessboard, okay? And I don't like that. That to me is a bad form of corporate dominance, and he's got no right doing that. It's totally off the wall. But aside from that, I think the one thing that bothers me the most is that none of the other candidates are going, hey, why can't Faith Goldie be here? Why can't she be in the debates? Why is she being shut out? Like, wouldn't they see that as their chance being shoved aside too? Like, if he would do it to her, why wouldn't he do it to them too? You know, this whole thing's being done very corruptly, and I'm kind of worried about the outcome, because if you got another 4 years of John Tory, your crime's going to be so bad in another 2 years that basically Toronto's going to go fucking bust trying to stop all the bullshit, okay? And I think another thing that bothers me about it is that other companies, like, you know, the newscasts and the newspapers and stuff, are totally allowing themselves to be manipulated by John Tory and having his click power in Rogers, and not telling him, screw you. Like, we would rather see all the candidates in there and all the candidates get recognition and interviews and stuff. I mean, if he's so sure that she's a communist and she's a, you know, racist and all these things, why wouldn't he let her debate? Because that would all be exposed, and then people would see her for what she is. Do you understand what I'm saying? He doesn't want her there because he knows the only way he can keep calling her a racist and all the other names he's been calling her is to shut her out, so no one can hear her platform and no one can hear her talk or debate, right? And the whole fact that it's being manipulated like some little game bothers me, because it's not a game, it's an election, and it's supposed to be a fair and even election. If people have paid their fees and done what they had to do to be candidates, they should get a fair shot at being candidates and get the same coverage that douchebag John Tory and the other higher up ones are getting. And, you know, like I said, if she's such a bad person, why aren't they willing to let her show that? You know, you can't disguise bad. People will see bad, right? And that, I guess that's things that bothered me most about the whole election, is that it just feels fixed. It feels like the Trudeau election. I knew he was going to get in, and I didn't, you know, I begged people not to, but they went ahead and voted him in, and now they're paying the price with me. So I feel better about that. But this whole thing in Toronto, we need to try and expose it. We need to try and show support for her online, all throughout all of our social media, and especially here on YouTube, where we can do videos. Get the word out, because this girl has a good platform, okay? And that's all we need to do is support her, and she can go from there. Like I said, she's done most of her stuff on the internet, but right now she's going to InfoWars for help, for exposure, and that's a bad place for her to go, because that's going to link her in with conspiracy theories and, you know, all this different stuff that people think Alex Jones is. I don't really think he is. I think he's a fucking hypocrite, but he's not fake news, and I don't think he's a Zionist gatekeeper or anything like that. I think it's all, but for her to go to him and Owen Schroyer and David Knight is kind of, it's putting her in a bad spot. So I think if we showed her more support, she wouldn't feel she would need to do that. Send her invitations to come on your show. I've seen her on a lot of different shows, and if you do interviews, send her an invite. Maybe she'll come on your show and you can get down with some questions and find out answers, right? She's willing to, from what I know. I don't do talk shows. I don't have the equipment to do that. But, you know, these people do. And if you do, give her a shout. You never know. So I'm going to end this video now before it turns into this big long rant about Faith Goldie. Hey, sister. But I hope you all have an awesome day. I'm going to just shout out to my subscribers, all my new subscribers that have joined in the last few days. Thank you. And all my viewers. And just, I hope you have an awesome day. Talk to you soon.